Hello. What is timing solution? Actually, this is confusing question, and I will explain why. You see, if people speak about the software for stock market analysis, they usually think about it as technical analysis software mostly. You would expect to find the different indicators like moving average, RSI, different charting tools, Fibonacci, Andrews pitchfork, support resistance lines, whatever. Who does this work better, and this is important for users, of course. But, my friends, timing solution is not a technical analysis software, or better to say this way, it is not only technical analysis software. Definitely you will find there things you used to see, like moving averages, RSI, different charting tools. Actually, I show you. You see, this is, I have downloaded one Canadian stock, Royal Bank. I have created two moving average. I can draw more moving average, whatever I need. Yeah, let it be fast moving average. RSI, we can add more indicators. You can draw any charting tool like Gann fence or Fibonacci, ellipses or support resistance levels, whatever. All these features are available in timing solution, but timing solution is far beyond all these toys. With timing solution we try to see the future. I would like to repeat once again, we try to see the future, not to guess about future. For this purpose we apply modern math, and I can do that because before developing this software for traders and investors, I used it to work many years for nuclear facilities like CERN, Fermilab, so I know what I'm talking about. So now let's me demonstrate how this approach works. Okay, let's start with simplest model. This is a composite model, it's astronomy button. You see, I run this model, and by default it displays the annual cycle, the projection line based on seasonal cycle. Here it is. This is green line, green projection line. You see, the projection line is prolonging into future. So I guess this is a very important hint for traders. Next question you may ask is how to trade with this projection line. How to define the periods when this projection line is more profitable, is more usable for trading. To answer this question, I run another model. It's named QBox. It's already run here. I will activate it. And you see these blue and red arrows. They show the most tradable zones for annual cycle. You see, the program recommends open here long position. It's I see. This is Christmas rally, about Christmas holidays. Price tends to go up. We can check statistics. We can see just a second. See how this strategy works in the past. It's within the last 20 years. Within this period, red arrows around Christmas time, price went up 16 times. 2 times the price went down, and 2 times the price was choppy. It's not a regular movement. It's not a certain movement. You see, it shows for all the years. And the same story for short positions. Here they are, blue arrows. What else? In composite model, you can draw any cycle, any astronomical cycle. For example, we can draw moon synodic cycle for this financial instrument, for Royal Bank price chart. Here it is how moon synodic cycle works for this chart. Moon tropical cycle. And what important, this cycle it's adjusted for this financial instrument. For another financial instrument, like another stock or some commodities or futures, whatever, options, it will be a different cycle, different annual cycles, another annual cycles, another moon synodic cycles, whatever. What else? We can also provide roll forward analysis for each cycle. It allows to calculate the statistical significance of any of these cycles. Next module, this is spectrum. This is about just regular cycles. You may ask yourself, what cycles? A cycle is more significant, more important for your financial instrument. Maybe this is 50, maybe 60, or maybe it's 100 years cycles, or some other. Okay, my friends, stop guessing. Run spectrum model. Here it is, spectrum model, and you see these peaks here, these red peaks here, show you the most correspond the most important cycles for your financial instrument. For example, I move cursor to here. It shows you 182.9 days cycle. I click mouse and it shows how this 182 days cycle works for your stock. Here it is. We can modify this cycle, change the amount of overtones. Let's do it more detailed. I put more overtones here. 12 overtones. You see, we got more detailed projection line. Or we can just analyze the pure sinus wave. You see, here it is. But I will display more detailed projection line. Here it is. Next cycle, you see this next cycle. I show next peak. Oh, here it is. 40 days cycles, 40.25 whatever days cycle. And you see the program. Now we have two cycles, and in the main screen the program shows the projection line based on these two cycles. One more module about cyclical analysis. You see, this is color diagram, nice blue-red diagram. This is wavelet diagram. You see, this diagram shows the cyclical activity in dynamic, how the cycle worked. For example, you see this bright yellow zone. This is a cycle with period. What period? It's okay, 176 year cycles, days cycle, maybe 180 days cycles. You see, actually this cycle, you see, it worked since 2006 till 2011, and now this cycle is not working. Now maybe this cycle is more important. This what cycle is 313 years. We can pick up this cycle, and program will show projection line based on this cycle. You see why this is important? Because in finance, cycles not working forever. They work some time, and then they stop working. So for financial analysis, this is very important, the latest, the most fresh cycles. So wavelet analysis allows and helps to do that. Next module, similarity. I run this module, just a second, and you see it shows you two charts. It shows you this blue chart and our regular chart. You see, it shows that the latest price pattern, it is since September 2015 till now, September 2016, is very similar to price pattern that took place since February 2012 till February 2013. you see this price chart looks very different, very similar, and so accordingly we can use this price chart as a projection line, as a tool that forecasts future. Actually, we can check there are several. It's not so good, maybe not so good. Looks very similar. Not. It's a good chart, and so we can actually display committee. So you see, we have checked. We have selected three similar charts: 2013, 1997, 2009, and 2014. And now we display. We will show committee average line based on these three similarities here. And you see, we got the progression line. You see, this is very important model, and users use it a lot because it really forecasts future. You see, in timing solutions there are a lot of astrological basic tools. Firstly, I will show you tools for visual analysis. This is I will show you a phenomena model. Here it is. It shows, you see, it simply shows you the periods, then planets, different planets, passes different signs of zodiac. For example, we can see that Mars passes ingresses in Capricorn end of September, and you see it. You can it for each sign, for each planet, and you see we can see these periods together with price chart. The same way we can see a direct retrograde period when planets retrograde and then planets direct. You see this is Mercury, now Mercury retrograde. Last it was retrograde. We have this price pattern. Before they have this. Actually, there are a lot of possibilities there. You can display planetary hours, planetary phases, customize events. You can display a void course of moon, whatever. There are a lot of features here. Next module I want to show you. This is Semenko diagram. Augustina Filipovna Semenko. This is my astrological teacher in Russia, and so this is how it looks. You see, it shows you aspects in dynamic together with price chart. I will do this. I will increase the font size. You see, it shows this is Mars conjuncts Saturn, transiting Mars conjuncts transiting Saturn. It shows you that aspects begins here, then aspects culminates, and then aspects ends. By the way, culminates here corresponds to this peak. And you see, you can see this as for each aspect. You can see the aspects in dynamic, and you see the price chart. For example, Jupiter, trine Pluto. Here it is. It starts here, aspects begins here, culminates, you see, peak, and ends. So, but this is just for visual analysis to see all this astronomical phenomena together with price chart. But for quantitative, for statistical analysis, we recommend another model. This is ULEA, Universal Language of Events model. ULEA, Universal Language of Events. Every day there are a lot of events happens in. There are a lot of astronomical events happening in the sky. Also, there are a lot of events happening in our world. And you see, the question is how these events affect stock market, how these events affect our financial instrument, and accordingly can we use this event in our trading plan. So this is what universal language of events does. I will show you. I run this model. For example, I want to display the periods, then then when Mars ingress passes suppose cardinal signs of zodiac. It's Aries, it's Cancer, it's Sagittarius, and Libra. Here there. Oh, not Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, I click calculate. You see the program will show you these zones, colored zones, the periods, then Mars passes cardinal signs of zodiacs. But we also want to know what's happening when Mars passes these signs of zodiac. Okay, I run efficiency test model, here it is, and you see it shows the price, average price movement around this moment. This is center line, zero line. This is moment when Mars ingresses in cardinal signs zodiac, and this is average price movement around this moment. You see, it shows that price goes down for 3 days before this event, before Mars ingresses in cardinal signs of zodiac. We can calculate statistic for these events. It shows you full statistic, it's chi-square criteria, whatever. Everything is available here. You can see, conduct statistical analysis for this event. It's explained in documentation. What else? For example, we can build another index when any planets ingress passes cardinal signs of zodiac. Okay, all planets, no moon. Okay, you see, we see now that end of 2016 it will be a lot of planets in cardinal sign of zodiac. What else? We can conduct statistical analysis. This is, let's call it a cardinality index. And we can calculate correlation between this index, cardinality index, and price. It shows that correlation between this index is minus 2.62%. It's not working. It's a small correlation. More example. For example, we want to direct retrograde. Let's calculate a retrograde index. I show you. I will choose the planets that can move retrograde. Maybe north node. Okay. And calculate it. You see, this index shows when this index high, we have more retrograde planets. Right now, it's not too much. But you see, in 2018, it will be seven planets retrograde. 7 planets, including North Node. So it will be a very retrograde zone. And of course, we can calculate correlation between this retrograde index and price chart. Correlation is higher, but minus 6%. It means that this index should be inverted to get correspondence with the price chart. What else? Aspects. We can calculate any aspects. For example, I will calculate another index. Aspects transiting Sun to other planets. Yeah, you see, this index shows the higher index, the more aspects between. Maybe we will increase the orb. The orb, it will be, this index will look better because it's 4 degrees orb. I will set it 15, like Donald Bradley did, and calculate it. Yeah, you see, it looks better. The higher index, the more planet, the more aspects to Sun we have. And the same way we can calculate midpoints between planets or midpoints index. Everything is possible. Actually, all astrology events, you will find here all astrological events. So we can calculate everything here and calculate statistical analysis for this phenomena. Next module, this is neural net. You see, before I showed you how to demonstrate you how to calculate different indexes, like retrograde index. The higher index, the more retrograde planes. But we also can calculate projection line based on retrograde planes. So the program will find what planes are more important, and so they are more weighted on or planets less important. Okay, I will show you how to do that. I run a neural net model. Oh, sorry. Okay, I will choose here standard criteria. I will choose here this retrograde. So I will create the list of events: Mercury retrograde, Mercury direct, Venus retrograde, Venus direct. Okay, or totally 16 events. And now I train neural net, and program will analyze the whole available price history and calculate the projection line based on this phenomena. You see, projection line based on retrograde planes. We can check, see how this projection line worked before. Actually, we can build projection line based on any phenomena, any Euler phenomena. For example, I like this model, model based on waxing, waning planetary angles. This model works very well. Sometimes it was actually it works better than annual cycle. It's a fantastic model. I like it. You see how it works. And you see this neural net provides projection line. This projection line is prolonged into future. Or another example, I have created, I showed you how to calculate midpoints index. You see, actually there are 1,000 midpoints, and we calculate midpoints the index. The higher index, the higher, the more midpoints aspect we have. But we can also calculate the projection neural net line based on midpoints phenomena. Okay, I will choose just a second midpoints, middle points, and let's say it will be this. We will include these planets, these aspects, and at maybe okay, let's say it will be this. You see, totally 1,000, 1,000, 1,200 midpoints we have, and now we say neural net, let's optimize here. Let's find the projection line based on these midpoints. It will find the it will separate the most important midpoints and give them the higher weight. Okay, let's wait a bit. Okay, you see this is okay. This is projection line based on midpoints. We see how this projection line worked in future, and okay, this is extremely powerful model neural net. I spent a lot of time developing this model. There is a special backtesting model that conducts walk-forward analysis for any model. So what we have? You see, actually, there are many different techniques in timing solution, and I want to show you several of them. Wavelet Fourier string. You see what we did. do. If people know the cyclical analysis, they should know the Fourier transform technology. What it does, I just direct the mouse cursor from different important points of price chart, and you see the program conducts Fourier transform for this financial instrument. You see, it uses this string between two anchors. Here it is, and conducts a Fourier transform for this string, adjusted to this price. It's very important to find the right string to write that. And I recommend, of course, to play with the amount of overtones to get more detailed projection line. Okay, and play with this feature, this. You see why this is actually a very interesting model. You see, while you move the mouse cursor, the program automatically conducts the whole Fourier transform analysis. It conducts a lot of calculations while you move the mouse cursor. One more model I want to show you. See, this is Bradley model. Donald Bradley. I like this model. This is Donald Bradley have developed it a long time ago, and this model still works very good. Now I run classical Bradley. Here it is. Just classical Bradley. It's the same for all financial instruments. It uses fixed the same weights for all aspects. But in time solution there is one more feature that allows to optimize Bradley for your particular financial instrument. I click optimize, run it, and if you, in few seconds you will get adjusted Bradley for your financial instrument. It's still optimizing, and you can see how this Bradley model worked in the past. One more feature I want to show you. See, again users, again followers. This planetary lines model, it used a lot. You can calculate any planetary line for any planets, whatever. Everything is possible here. But for example, this is Mars-based planetary line. Sorry. Yeah, but in timing solution there is one more feature that allows to optimize planetary lines. For example, I will show you how it works. I click optimize, and I will pick up several important turning points on price chart. I will pick up, let it be this turning point. Okay, click. You see, it shows this anchor. This turning point, this turning point, maybe this. This, of course. Totally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's find the planetary line that hits at least 4 turning points. I click and run optimize. What program does? The program analyzes a lot of different planetary lines, thousands planetary lines, and finds the planetary lines that hit these turning points. Let's wait a bit. Okay, you see, it's still calculating, but we can work it right now. You see, it's already found four different planetary lines. This, okay, you see, this planetary line hits that turning point. It's important. This is interesting. This one, this one. Oh, you see, it's. Yeah. So totally, it have found 6 different planetary lines. It's practically impossible to do this work manually because it's a lot of calculations. One more model I want to show you. It's very popular. Users use this model a lot. This is you see easy expert model. I run it. I will choose some model here, and you see what program does. The program calculates predictable zones for aspects. It shows. I will show you how it all looks. Just a second. A lot of calculations, and you see it works very fast. I apply very fast algorithms here. Okay, you see these arrows, red, blue arrows. They show how aspects work. That you see during this period, you see there are some aspects that more show up. This period there are a lot of down aspects. Now up aspects again. So the program calculates the effect for each aspect and calculates all this information together. It shows how these aspects work together. What else show you? I want to show you. You see, there are a lot of models here. For example, okay, I will show you T17 models. You see, actually it allows to build a trading strategy. For example, we want to build trading strategy based on moon position. Okay, I run optimization and click it. You see, the program checks. Okay. So you see, the program conducts optimization, and it have found that for moon, it recommends buy when moon passes 24 degrees Sagittarius, and sell then moon passes 0 degrees Scorpio. Or it allows to build a more complicated model. For example, include moon by, I will show you, by sun. Moon, sun. Okay, I will use some standard criteria. Okay, you see, I add here, you can just type here, like by when sun passes different sides of the zodiac, and click into optimization. You see, I will create the model based on moon and sun position, and you see that program will show you okay, it shows you this. You can see these signals here. Signals that this model generates. You can see statistical information like average returns. You can see you see equity curve. You see how you see the profit based on this moon sun position. More models I want to show you. See, users use a lot astro-based charting tools. Here, there. For example, I draw planetary distant lines. Let's it will be like based on Jupiter movement, Jupiter to Jupiter, heliocentric. We can use geo. Let's use helio, and you see we draw what it shows you. I show you in just a second. I draw planetary lines started here, ended here. You see between, okay, let it be between this top and this bottom and this top, Mars Jupiter helio movement. It's 23 degrees. You see, it shows 23 degrees. When we do stepping in 23 multiplied to its 46 degrees, these lines increase 69 degrees. Okay, you see it's this equidistant lines based on Jupiter movement prolonged into future. We can use any planets, or we can, for example, do this: set step. Let it be 15 degrees. 15 degrees. We can set step increase angle separation, we set it manually. Okay, see, you see now we have 15 degrees, 15, 30, 45, 60 degrees. You can move, you see, we can move all this. What else? Very interesting technique. I love planetary planetary fan. You see, I just drove. I will remove these charting tools. It shows, you see, it's this planetary fan based on planetary position. This is, you see, this is yellow, this is Sun, this is Mars fan, this is next planet Venus, and this is Mercury. Usually this technique works very good. I want to show you example how planetary fans work. You see, I choose multi-free scale. Okay, and draw planetary fans from this bottom to, I will choose maybe this one. This one, you say good. And so you see, usually, you see this, we have this main trend, this is Sun trend. Then there is Mercury, it's very fast trend, but it ends fast as well. We have this as Venus trend, it's a more long trend, and this is Sun trend, and this is a more long term trend, this is Mars trend. We can also add any planets here, for example Jupiter. Moon it's not good for here. Jupiter is here, no, it's too long. So this is enough for today. Actually, what I showed you, it covers maybe 30% of whole program. It's huge. So thank you.